All right, YouTube, how's it going? I need to get Twitch chat in as well, so we should be good. Let me make sure this works real quick. Give me 1 second. Uh, doop, doop, doop. Are we live? We are live. Nice, that's nice. Nice to know. All right, I want to get onto a Twitter post or whatever. Um, uh, good, done. Um, small little uh uh tidbit here. I think I can replace this link with a new link. Hopefully it's the same link every time. It's not. That's fine. All right, and then oops, that's at stream alerts as well. Um, Dan's message. And let me make sure I just ping everyone same thing. Uh, da, 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 da. Oops. If anybody's in here, yo, how's it going, Thinky? Um, it's going good. It's going good. I need to run the update. I just need to push one more line of code, and I should be fine. Let me just make sure. And let me go in here. Also, I fixed the issue with is it break? No, it's Lotus. Lotus. The walls of Lotus not being aligned properly. I fixed that. Oh, we're on the wrong version. Let me discard all the changes. Oops. Discard all changes. Yes, yes, yes. I want to switch branches to main. Um, Let me ping the Discord first as well. Let me get that in. And doop doop doop. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna go live on TikTok, and then everything should be good. Let's pre-fire that though. All right, I'm live on TikTok now. Everything should be good. Okay, to send. All right, all right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Quick thing. I installed cursor glass. So that should be cool as well. I don't know why, but I like switching branches off here. It just feels faster. Sync new changes, and then I'm gonna do the version bump code again. How's it going? Do day plur? I think I said that right. Yeah, I think I said that right. Right. All right. We've bumped the version now on the current space. I want to write update changes. So you know what? I'm gonna use Composer for this, and then I'm just gonna go into release metadata. Uh, can you write a metadata file, JSON file for the current update I'm about to push, update 4.0, and just like add a bunch of look at the git commit history and figure out what the features I added were. And let it go in there. How's it going, Ubi? What's up, Dara? Code going pretty good right now. I'm just getting the last update for Icarus, that has the new character mix and a bunch of other features compiled and pushed to prod before we start work talking about the new AI model, dropped by Cursor. I'm using it right now, and yeah. Also there was an app by Cursor as well. I need to keep track of these. I'm losing track. All right. File Explorer. I think I just downloaded that, so that shouldn't be too much. Yes, 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 yes. Here it is. And that should be. Oh, I gotta stop my cursor instance. All right, let's wait for this to go through. Um, all right, all right, all right. We're doing pretty good right now. Alrighty. Also, my AirPods like gave up hope today. Like they just literally shattered into pieces. So nothing. I hate you guys. I'm probably gonna get like different pairs of headphones soon enough. When am I leaving? The stream is gonna be like 1 hour 30 minutes. I'm gonna be leaving at 5:30 ish. It's just like I didn't expect Cursor to drop an entire AI model today. I thought it was gonna be just glass. So I didn't know it was gonna be this much. So we're just gonna like do in terms of benchmarking. I'm curious as to what composer, how good is composer for UI, and we'll do codability as well. Like we'll do some features like multi-agent stuff and see how that goes. But apart from that, Composer 2 fast is fast. I'm not even trolling. It's fast. So let's see and let's make sure. What did it change? Oh, this is not the right instance. Did I have this? Okay, nice. So this is let me just read this. Redesign settings, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Marker sizes, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. That's pretty much it. Okay, keep all, and then let's push everything to main. How's it going, Dan? Do I use OpenClaw? No, no, no. The thing about OpenClaw is that people, I think it's cool tech. I think OpenClaw is very, very cool. But what do you use it for apart from like an email triage agent? That's the only use I've found for OpenClaw. And that's why I literally I want people to actually like give me something to use. You know what I mean? I need a reason to use OpenClaw. Can you shrink the screen share on vertical TikTok? So the chat is in. Wait, can you explain more, Dan? Like, how do we want to shrink? Sorted it out? All right, thank you. OpenClaw is such a base unless you have a $1 quadrillion for API requests. Llama is kind of booty. I mean, technically, you can use Kimmy K too. It's pretty fire. I moved the window. Okay, all right, bet. Okay. Let's see this. So I've pushed to prod, and I should just run a GitHub Actions workflow. I haven't tried Glass yet. I literally just came back from dropping off my brother at Kumon, so I'm about to install Glass after I run CI for build right now. So let me do this. Run workflow. Blah blah blah. None stable and run the workflow. Okay, nice. And do Glass and Composer 2 at once. I'm honestly so down. Now I can close Cursor because the reason why I didn't install it initially was because I wanted to not close Cursor because I'm running something. Okay, nice. Boop boop boop. Open. Do I just do this? Sure, that should be fine. All right, go. Get Cursor to run the workflow via GitHub CLI. It's baked into Cursor. And it's on a separate app. Yeah, but don't I need to install the update, or is it? I don't know, cause like when I went to Glass site, it told me to install the update. Okay. Let it go through that then. But yeah, I used Composer like earlier today for a bunch of stuff. Not a bunch of stuff, like slightly different amount of things, and it was pretty fast. I guess it was Composer fast, right? So it was pretty fast and pretty heat. Not much time to do anything fun outside of work. Damn, too much busy work. Same. I honestly was supposed to drop an Icarus update yesterday, and then I ended up like falling asleep because I took NyQuil, and then I woke up this morning and I was like, what the fuck? So yeah. I guess I have one UI design like task I can put Composer 2 onto. It's funny because I was actually doing some like I was curious like 2 nights ago. Was I woke up really early, like at 3 a.m. and I wanted to redesign the settings bar for Icarus, and I was like, you know what? Let me just like use a bunch of AI models and see what they come up. So I did it with Claude. I did it with 5.4, and I was like, you know what? I'm curious. I'm do Composer as well. So this is actually a good bench because now I can do I can test Composer 2 because I didn't think about it. I didn't even imagine that. I was just like a coincidence that happened. So that's gonna be cool when that happens. Okay, launch Cursor, and we should be cool. Um, and hopefully CI doesn't break. I don't think it should. Oh, it's gonna get mad at me. Never mind. Okay, it shouldn't get mad at me, should it? Nope, it should be fine. UI has improved. Yes. UI has improved. Thinky. Let me run the current version when Cursor comes up, and that should be fine. The UI has improved, and it should. Yeah, the settings bar honestly looked so much better now. I actually have a version of it on here. This is not the current version I have. It's slightly tuned, but you should expect it to look something like this. Of course, like this is not the entire screen error happened, but like where it like kind of describes what's being changed and what happens, so you don't like mentally lose track of that, right? I need to touch some grass. GG's. All right, see you, man. I gotta touch some grass as well soon. I have to like delay my friend's hangout because The new model drop, bro. I gotta lock in. All right, let's look at this. Is cursor open now? Okay, cool. Uh, does anyone know how I get to glass? Um, let's see. Let's see. How do I get to glass? New terminal, view, command palette, appearance, editor layout. Uh, wait, like this? Wait, no, this was I'm looking at cursor.com right now. Like the agents, whatever. Wait, let me open this. Close this window. So this um, let's see. Change layout, editor, agent. Uh, Command P glass or Command P glass. No. Let's see. Glass. Nope. I feel like it's like a layout thing that I'm missing now. Interesting. Bro, I'm finally locked in on building an app. Nice. Glass. Nope. It's not an app I have. Cursor. Glass. Nope. Okay. Noted. I wonder if I switch from editor back to agent view. Is this it? Is it just agent view? No, it can't be agent view. It looked very, very different. uh, been like you since day one. Thank you, man. Um, ooh, you know what? Let me look. They probably dropped a video that I can look at. That would make a lot more sense. Try close and reopen. Got you, got you, got you. Cursor. Oh yeah, Kiro for students. This plan, by the way, sorry to say, I work at Amazon. I know, crazy, but this program, BS, absolute BS. You can't say you have a student program when you're only gonna give it to like 6 colleges, and all of them are like basically like IVs near, right? I don't know if that's a student program. So yeah. Anyways, uh, let's see that. You might be Amazon's youngest intern. I'm not. Wait. Somebody got to it. How did they get it? Freaking packet. Um, do I just nuke this? No. Can you tell me about your app for feedback? Yes. Oh, wait. You know what? I wonder if it's like a feature flag you enable on your cursor account, and because of the fact that I have a different cursor account on my browser from on my computer, that it's not giving me that feature flag. That might be the thing. Yeah. Okay. Nice. 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 That's that tech brain. All right. Um. Now let's open the same account, and I should open that link, and it should work. That. Let's look at this. Where's the little LARP post I made or whatever? Yes, cursor.com/glass, and then it should be hey, open cursor, download, update or whatever. I already downloaded it, so it should be open cursor and open. Okay, there's no updates available. Okay, give it a second. I'll close and open it again, and that should be it. You're making an app called Code Buddies. For people starting or who already know how to code. Nice. So it's like a code a code community app kind of. Oh, oh, ooh, we got it. We got it. Try. Okay. Like Discord for programmers. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm liking it right now. I'm liking it right now. Okay, so I get to see all of my cursor oh, my cloud agents are here. Ooh. Ooh, wait, my cloud agents are here. Okay, I'm going to close this. So my cloud agents are here, and um I have my current like files as well, so I can do review in here as well. Okay. Okay. And then you have the marketplace, and we have the new agent stuff. And we can switch between models. Okay, good, 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 good. Um, because I took inspiration from you and played Val and built something that when I started coding lol. That's funny. I switched the sidebar to be based on recent chats instead of by repo. Um, is it by repo right now? Du- 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 du. I mean, I don't think it's. I think I like the buy repo mentality. Usually, it should be fine. I think I like it like this. That said, though, I want to. I'm gonna switch accounts on here. I know, right? Crazy. I should low key stop like having too many cursor accounts. I have like two right now. It's like mentally. It's because I'm trying to make sure I max out on using my credits on both sides. Bottom right of the sidebar. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'll log out. Why not? And then I can log in using this account easily, and it should be fine. Nope. Um, I gotta log out on here. Yes, I'm the cursor legend. And then it should be fine. I gotta log into my school account. Great. Okay, cool. And we should be able to use cursor now, right? Yep, we're logged in, and then I can click login, and it should ask me to log into my school account. Nice. The reason why I'm using my school account and not my actual account right now is because my school account has the cloud agents I need to do for my current testing. So I had to scroll bar completely. Oh, okay. So I guess I found my first issue with this kind of is let me show you what I'm talking about right now. Dip, dip, dip. I have side panels on the top right. Yep, kind of like how the browse like the cloud agents work, right? So right now on here, the cloud agents has two models, and I'm only able to see the one model generation. So I guess that's like one issue I have with it right now. But I can okay. But you know what? That doesn't change anything. I have the prompt I used. So I'll do that and let's see what's going. Uh, they'd be separate in the sidebar. You just don't get the quick switcher. Oh, if that's oh yep, that is the case actually. Would that be the case? What model is this? 5.4, and then the composer one. Okay, that makes sense. Um, yep. Okay. We can just do a rerun of that actually. So I'm gonna go off auto, and then I'm gonna go to composer too fast because that's the model I want to test. And I'm gonna download this one, and then I'm gonna did composer show me what it generated? No. Dip, 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 duh. Let's use yeah. Okay. Can you run the app so I can see what it looks like and record a video, I guess? No, actually, can you run the app for me, please? And then that should be cool. Um, and then live syncs there. That's cool. Okay. Um, tisk. Your app is crashing? Oh shit. Uh, let's see this. I probably should have tested the update before I released it. That's kind of annoying. Um, is it the browser version? I'm not even sure. Um, let's see. Oop. Okay. Updated version number. Oh yeah, it did just crash. What the fuck? Okay. Da, da, da. You don't know if Composer does video yet, lol? Oh, that would make sense. If Composer doesn't do video, right? I'm somebody said their app is crashing though, so I want to see if I can address that issue. And make sure that I'm not like self-cooking myself. Also, why's my computer grinding to a halt? Like everything is grinding to a halt. Okay. I'm gonna nuke that and then I'm gonna uninstall this. Yep. What uni do I go to? I go to UMBC. Duh, duh. That said though, that's if the release desktop worked. It's released, right? That is kind of annoying. Should I install the update now? Then I don't want to lose strats. Don't install it. Shoot. That's really annoying. All right, wait. Let me install it myself and let's see what's popping. Um, tisk. All right, let's look at this. I think I have the old installer on me, so that should be fine. Why am I using Windows? Because I use Windows? Question mark. Is it a crime to use Windows? Icarus. Sure. This was last week. That seems about right. Run anyways, and that should be fine. I can, you know what? Just a test of Composer too fast. People are saying that the app is crashing on update. What do you think could be the issues with that? And then we're gonna let that go. Yeah, how's it going at DSI? I'm gonna test this myself, but it shouldn't crash. Oh, of course it's probably gonna crash for me because I have updated save files, and that is not gonna run with the current version. So I need to make that work. Your own app is crashing. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. 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 We're good. We're good. Okay. We're good. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Life is good. Life is good. I was getting scared because I tested it before I let it go. Okay. Um. Bro, he had me like doing like triple hops, jumping a skip. Like I was scared, bro. Okay. We're good. We're good. Um. Okay. Okay. Uh, let's do that. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I didn't set this up correctly for testing. So, mm, can you fork this into a separate branch and call it settings page design composer 1.5 test? And then let that go there. And then for the, is this, uh, bup, bup, bup. Can you take this to a separate branch and call it settings page design GPT 5.4 design test? And then push it. And then I'm just going to take this and go. And okay, so these two is something, and that should be on. Uh, if you like bugs, settings save profile. You can't type some letters because it's shortcuts. Oh, that's easy patch actually. You know what? That's gonna be a great use of Composer too. Dan, are work trees supported on there? Oh, because I wanted to test the difference between Composer 1.5 and Composer 2 in the design. So I have a Composer 2 generation that I ran before, and I wanted to like do that much. Locally, you don't know. Okay. Uh, duh, duh, duh. What's Composer? Composer is the a AI model like built by Cursor. Where the Composer? I want to get the actual to launch because I want to see the benchmarks of stuff. I'm sure Cursor made their own article about it with all the benchmarks and stuff. Okay, so Composer is Cursor's in-house model they use for um, code generation or whatever, and it's been a option that you can only get within Cursor, and it's been relatively decent. I think last time it was somewhere in between um, Sonnet like 3.5 and then Sonnet 4.5, but now it kind of just came out, and it's the new version Composer 2 has been really good. And I just want to look at this with I'm looking for that one image that was really really good a couple of days ago. That's the Composer One blog post. Yeah, I've lost the plot. Let me see if I can find uh my Twitter when I made this. Okay, good, good, good. All right. So here's what the charts look like for these. So right now you can see Composer 2 way over here. This is cost versus the cursor bench score. And as I've said before, it's kind of hard to justify using Opus anymore because of just how much it costs to get like somewhat of a decent output at. And the only thing that's justifying Opus right now, at least for me mentally, is the fact that Opus is really good for UI design and 5.4 just kind of sucks, right? Um which make which makes like Opus make sense, right? But now Composer's like all the way over here where it's like how much does something cost? I'll have to figure that out when I search that up. But as you can see, Composer is way over here, almost like what 62%, close nearing 5.4 high and medium, but way above Opus. So I'm kind of like skeptical a little bit because I know Opus is not cooked necessarily, but it feels wrong that this should be way higher, right? So I'll do some testing and I'll figure out why that is. But from what I've been seeing, it's been pretty peak. Let's look at this. Separate branch. Okay, so this, that. And then I want to pull this locally. Sure. Okay. I need to drink some water. Okay. And then we can go to the settings tab with Composer to whatever. Okay. Tip, tip, tip. Control. No, no, no. I think I had a file for benching this. I'm very, very, very uh projects. Tip, tip, tip. Okay, that should be cool. Drag and drop button. You know what? How about this? Let's make our lives 10 times easier. I'm gonna make a new project and we're gonna go from there. You have a file browser in the pop-out pane, by the way. Ooh, do I? Oh wait, really? Damn. Okay. I need to select a file to view the. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Wait, wait. Okay, that's peak. Okay. I'm just gonna create a new project. How do you do that in here? File, new window, new agent, new terminal, new browser. I guess I would have to just create something else. Okay, let's do this ourselves. CD make the cursor composer bench, and then I'm gonna do this. Oh, wrong command. CD make what the freaking packet? Okay, this is better. CD composer bench, and then I'm gonna cursor, and then that should be fine. I was gonna fix the shortcuts, by the way. Yo, oh wait, you got me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that should be fine enough. I don't want this to run on cloud. I want it to run on my computer. And okay, let me make sure I have the issue diagnosed. So I'm gonna do this cd Icarus whatever, run, and then because since I can't, my issue currently with things like T3 code and all of like these stuff is that I really have to just run stuff from the terminal, which is kind of annoying. But oh, it creates its own separate terminal instance. Okay, that's cool. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. This kind of makes it more legit then. Oops, I just closed. Ooh, okay, never mind. I didn't close it. Okay, cool. What new AI model? Composer 2 just dropped, and the benchmarks released by Cursor, it's looking like Composer 2 might be the new GOAT. Especially because of the fact that if you look at this, it's what? Less than a cent, half a cent, half, wait, half a dollar out necessarily. Like, look at this, 62%. And Opus is all the way over here, which is kind of making me think, wow, how did you get from here all the way to here, right? Crazy work. And when this runs, we should be good on that front. Yeah, and I think it's low key. Oh yeah, here it is. And hopefully it's not a black screen for too long. Uh, WebSocket channel computer refused a network connection. On the address. Why is it not working? Maybe it's in a. Do you guys have sandboxing on this? I'm curious to know. That might be the issue there. Let's do this. Uh, How should I set this up? You know what? I'll just do this. I'll do it again, and then I'll send it to the agent next time. Depends on my settings, but maybe. All right, let me, because I don't like sandboxing. It introduces a bunch of issues that mess me up. Sandboxing or whatever. Auto run mode. Uh, Everything on sandbox. Okay, never mind. So I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, cool. And all right, probably should go back to the actual this PC. Because I want to look at what the issue is, so I kind of need to know what it looks like. This is really annoying. You know what? How about this? I don't even need to know what the issue is. Somewhere within the settings tab, there is a dialog button that no. Somewhere within the settings tabs, there is a text field that is not wrapped with the text editing overrides from the shortcut field. Can you address that and go fix that? And then we should go through that point. There it is. Duh, duh, duh. Elsewhere we use custom text which wraps shadow input. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. And even used the right. Okay, peak. It's still going. Am I using fast as well? Yeah, literally like 2 seconds. I might just, and then I just want to run it to test it, but I have to do this, and then this should be fine. Nice. You can tell Cursor to run your app, by the way. It would do it in the background, but watch the logs. Wait, really? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Should I start a new thread for this? Why not? Can you run my app for me? please, on Windows so I can test? Guys, always say please, bro. It's literally the meta. It makes it makes the generations 10 times better. That's how you know I'm capping, by the way. I think there was actually a study that released that if you're kind to your AI model, it gives better results. All right. Okay. Let's set this up, and I can have Composer set this up as well. I want to create a blanket space where I can benchmark different AI models. So I want you to create uh folders for each of these models. One for GPT 5.4, one for Composer 1.5, one for Opus 4.6, and one for Composer 2.0. And initialize a typical Next.js project in all of them. All right. I had a thank you. I didn't say thank you. That should be fine enough. I want to different AI models. I think this is good enough. I want to also what I want to do as well. I want to okay. Also, along with those folders, I want other folders. One with front end design skill, another one without a front end design skill, and then another one with the front end design skill, and then for each one with the front end design skill, I want you to run the for each folder with the front end design skill, I want you to run the npx command to install the front end design skill. I need to figure out where that is. That should be fine enough though. Gang, are you done? Not yet. Give me probably like 30 more. I should be done in that time. You can use from Glass, by the way. Just go to a new chat and change the folder to PNE. Oh, I can. Ooh. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I can change the folder. Okay, so I'm gonna open a folder, and it's going to be projects, and it should be what did I call this? What is this called? Composer bench, right? So it's gonna be right up here. Select, and then I'm gonna plop this right here. Um, npx composer front end design. All right. No. So where Verso Lab? Okay. How do I figure out the npx command for this? This is really annoying. Um, tisk. It should be this path, right? So, it shouldn't be. You know what? I think I should be able to figure it out on its own. I do not need to help it. I think it's got it. All right. Let's send it out in Glass, and that should be fine. All right, it ran Icarus, and I'm just gonna go ahead and test this, and then we should be able to fix this right here. So when you customize this, and I think it's when you edit the name of a new profile. So let's make a new profile. We're gonna call it. Oh, yep, it fixed the bug completely. Nice. Cool profile, and then I click save, and then save in there, and then when I edit this, it's gonna be cool profile, and then I can. Yep. All right, bug fix. Nice. Okay. Now that it fixed this bug, I want it to can you do a patch version bump? Am I using Codex? No, I'm using Glass. Glass is the new tool launched by Cursor today, and it's the same thing as the Codex app, essentially, just, but using Cursor. Let's see here. Ooh, am I still building the Valorant tool? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right, let's go in here and let's chat real quick. Okay, can you launch? Okay, can you run the patch command and then run the desktop release, um, and then run the desktop release GitHub action. Dup, dup, dup. Dun, 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 dun. Can you run the patch command, push the commit, and run the desktop release action through the GitHub CLI? That should be fine, I believe. Yep, that should be fine. Also, let me make sure I'm not cooking myself with the Twitch chat as well. Okay, nice. Uh, you just prepare for the future about please etc. We all know how robots gonna do later. um. Okay, let's look at this. All right, while that's running, let's make sure this bench is cool. Can I get codecs for free? The only way for you to get codecs for free, I think, words in OpenAI is that they're currently working on a codecs for students plan, but the path to getting codecs for free is codecs for open source, either knowing someone at OpenAI to get you a free codecs plan or using a free trial. That's literally it. There's no other paths to get codecs for free. So yeah. Why is this file open? I didn't ask for this to be open. All right, this is going. And then that should be fine enough. Text editing in the field, so version bump avoids blah blah blah. Q does this. You can open it in the browser or watch it from the actions tab. So it did already do it. Nice. So it removed the version bump. It did that much. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And I want to go into. Let me make sure it actually ran. Because if it ran, that would be cool. I just like ran in action without having to do anything. Yeah, it did. Nice. Okay, that's really cool. All right, so it's still going. All right, while that's happening, I can look at what I wanted to test for this, which is if I can go onto, let's look at the different branches that exist. Terminal commands are the slowest. Big bottleneck with fast models. So does it? Oh, because it has to wait for like something like MPX, like and get like the Next.js project template or whatever for it to actually go. And is it because like the model can't tell necessarily when it's done? Because like I see what the models do is that whenever they run a command, they usually do like a sleep for like 30 seconds or whatever, right? And then they have to wait the 30 seconds until that is done, till they get like feedback on whether the command is over or not, right? So I wonder if there's a way to like only ping the models when it's done instead of having them like wait for an arbitrary amount of time before they like are allowed to go forth, right? Because this is what's going on now. I'm assuming. All right. Let's see. Switching sides, settings page, composer one, and then I need to find the Claude run on here, so we'll figure that one out. Missing accent color. Duh, duh, duh. Settings tab. It's a cloud agent. I just need to remember which one it is. It's a cloud agent using Claude. Tisk tisk tisk. Did I forget where this is at? Let's look at I want to make sure I'm not tripping. So let's make sure this is cool enough. Back to agents. Settings page design. I swear I had a a Claude run of this. Oh well, I'll do another one. Why not? Um, I just need to take and make sure this prompt is the right one. And tisk tisk tisk. You know what? I'm gonna have Cursor do this as well. Settings page design. Um. All right, and here. All right, can you get this branch to be in the state before you made any changes before, and then fork that to be like a blank slate, and just call it settings redesign blank state repo. Uh, cool, 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 and then that should be fine. Not a fork. It's supposed to be a branch. Can you make it a branch instead, not a fork? Oops. Uh, okay. Okay, never mind. I got it. I got it. I wonder how it does with steering, because some models are really, really good to steer, and some models are kind of suck to steer. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'll do it on cloud, and then I would take. Let's make do this on Opus 4.6. Yes, use all of my credits. Can you fork? No. Can you copy this branch? And then I'm just gonna paste this branch. Du, du, du. I think I copied it. How's it going, Tagada? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm currently on a time crunch because I have to like bench. Um, Cursor just dropped a new model today, and it's looking very very good. So I want to bench it on UI design, and so right now I'm like running multiple models to like get like the entire setup done, and I'm losing track of things a little bit. Settings page design. Okay, it's meant to be right here. This is still running, right? Still running, still running. Um, okay. And oh, it's installing the skills now. Okay, that's cool. And then I'm gonna take this and all right, focus on it. I'll save the question for later. And you can send the question because I'm still at the end of the day waiting for agents right now. So yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Du, 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 du. All right. Copy this branch. Nope. Did I not copy that? That's kind of annoying. All right, I copied it now, hopefully. Nope. Okay, I guess is this a bug? I can't copy with Command C, Control C on that stuff. All right. Have I been able to get an internship? Yes, I have internship this summer as Amazon SD in Seattle from June 1st all the way to August 23rd. So yeah. Um let's see this. Can you copy this branch? Um and then using the front end design skill. And then I'm gonna take this. What year am I? I'm a freshman right now. I want to use the front end design skill, and I'm gonna steal the initial prompt of this. Nope, not here. Duh, 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 duh. Copy prompt. Thank you. Uh, all right, go. Oh, go? Question mark. Oh, is it mad at me because my account cannot run multiple cloud agents at once? I think it's mad at me because of that. That shouldn't be. Tisk. I'm a sophomore. I want to start applying in September after I build some projects. Definitely, I would say if you want to get internships, the order timeline of the stuff comes is projects first, and then you want to start doing networking while you also grind lead code. Because lead code is like, okay, you need to like pass the interview, right? But you're not gonna get to the interview if you don't have a good enough resume, right? You're not gonna get to the interview if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? So lead code is more of like a skill check. Once you grind all your status points to reach like level 30 intellect, then a thing like you should use to grind your status points. Like lead code does not help you in your ability to build good software at all. It may help you like in the 1% chance, but half of the time IRL, those algorithms are already built for you in your language, right? You're just calling one function, right? So it's more about like how do you put these things together than how do you reorganize or reverse a linked list, right? Duh, duh, duh. Let's see this. Tisk. What am I looking for here? Um, no. I am currently kerfuffled because it's not letting me run the agent, which is kind of annoying. You know what? I'll run it on my machine. It's gonna get mad at me, but that's fine. I'm running on my machine and uh I wish there was work tree support. Dan, work trees would make this like so much more easier to work with right now because I would just like spin up work trees because like that's literally why I use cloud agents the most, that I can just like go ahead and have things run with like without having to have my brain actually function, right? Um, but yeah, I should be able to just nuke the current one. If I archive this, it's gonna be happy with me, and I can run this. So I'm gonna run this right now. Oh, nope, it's not running. Is this broken? I'm confused. Um, can I do multi agents runs here? No. Okay. The Next.js is set up on all 8 apps. Each 8 app is created with this much. Okay. The UI design skill will all 4 projects only. Okay, that makes sense. What do you think about jailbreak to RCE from AI? You mean like security flaws like being spotted by AI? I think most of them are BS. There's only like what the top 10% that are actually like actual security flaws. So yeah, what model am I using right now? I'm using Composer 2. Yeah, Cursor just dropped that, and if you look at the charts right now, let me just bring that up. As you can see, right now Composer is absolutely cooking. Because if you can look at this right here, all the way over here in terms of like being lower cost, so less than half a dollar versus Opus, which is right here, and it's still right here with what $2 in and out, absolutely crazy cost, versus Composer, which is all the way over here, marginally better at a far more lower cost, where it's like, oh my god, are you robbing me almost? So yeah. Um. duh, duh, duh. Um. I got the vulnerability from Meta AI, and yep, it was via AI email WhatsApp. He linked his own database. Holy crap. I feel like that's like rookie stuff you can generally avoid. Uh, I'm just gonna close this and open this again. Hopefully it's back, question mark. Cursor. Yo, everyone follow this guy. He's so close to my Yeah, I'm so close to my follower go, guys. If you guys follow me, I'll do 10 backflips. I can't do backflips, by the way. I'm just lying. I'm just lying for follows right now. All right, let's look at this. I'm gonna have to go in like 10 minutes, so maybe I'll have to publish the results later in like a TikTok video instead of live on stream. But I'm gonna have these still run and post my results probably on Twitter and probably on TikTok as well, and we'll see how that goes. because I did not anticipate that it would take this much setup to get these working. Um, we will see. Nice to see you again. You have been on a crazy grind, W. Yeah, I wish I could put that same grind to studying for school. I said I was going to study for math this spring break. I have not touched math. The thing I have done is like spent like literally 3 million hours on VS Code. So that was something. I just hit a Senate one doing this instead of discrete. Literally, you see what I'm saying? Like it's almost like we're not meant to go to school at all, and school doesn't matter that much, right? So yeah, honestly, my ideal life right now is some AI startup. It's like, yo, I'll pay you $300 in comp, 300K in comp for you to like drop out of college and come to us. I'm like, okay, I'm ready, cause right now all I want to do is program, bro. School could be a thing on the wayside right now. Let's see. This should be fine. I think. Yeah. Do you grind lead code? If so, how many lead codes have I done? I have only done 2 lead codes on record ever, ever. I don't grind lead code at all. I spend a lot of my time building projects because number one, I'm a freshman. Nobody gaffs if I know about lead code, right? Number two, I think people put lead code way too high on a pedestal. If you don't have the already good project and the already good resume to get into the interview, why are you doing lead code in the first place? You're like, lead code does not increase your skill at programming. All it is a skill check whenever you reach level 30 intellect, right? To see if you can get into the company, right? Lead code does not grind your points all the way to level 30. It does not. Right, so you've got to make sure that you actually have good projects and know what you're doing before you focus on doing lead code this, doing lead code that, right? You never wanted to go to college. What you actually wanted is GPT rapper startup. I'm so ready, but bro, any GPT rapper startup seeing this right now, send me an offer. If it's worth it, I'm dropping out immediately and effectively. All right. Do you do Web3? I've done Web3 stuff like slightly because I did like hackathon stuff with Solana and blockchain stuff. But apart from that, no, not that much. What is better than Claude? Right now, we are testing Composer 2. Tisk. Where's that at? And it's the benchmark by Cursor shows that it's better by Claude by upwards to like 10%, which it seems absolutely crazy. That's why I'm currently doing some benches to figure it out whether or not it's like 10% on what angle? On code quality? On whatever? Also, the fact that this is flipping fast, by the way, it's flipping fast. So I think that's pretty cool. Yo, you and Ishmael are locking in this summer. We are locking in this summer. I'm trying to low key become like Roy Lee level this summer. Like I don't care. I'm gonna grind as hard as I can possibly do. Um, what language am I using right now? I'm using Dart. What do you think of the Mini Max 2.7? Just dropped as well. Just dropped as bro. Can y'all stop dropping models left and right? I'm still trying to benchmark this model, bro. Give me space to breathe. I'll check it out eventually. I would say keep an eye on TikTok. I'm gonna post a TikTok video tonight, most likely, because I will have my numbers by tonight. And then, what do I want to see? And key insights as well will be coming tonight. I'm just gonna burn through all my credits tonight and see what's popping there. Um, yeah, Roy Lee's the goat, bro. Y'all clown on Roy Lee a lot, but this guy's actually a genius on the inside. Like he clowns and trolls a lot, but like the moves he makes are very very smart PR wise, and he knows how to get attention and virality. Like you don't just build like 100 million evaluation startup in like 2 seconds, right? He's pretty smart. Um, what do I think of Rust? I think Rust is pretty cool. It's not my cup of tea yet because I did interact with it a little bit when I was working with the Solana SDK and stuff. But eventually I'll come into contact with Rust again sometime in my life, and I'll give it a full deep dive. You're right. Rust fire. That's actually peak. Nice job, bro. I gotta like give Rust some time to lock in, and then I'll see how it's popping. But yeah, let's open this. Okay. This should be fixed. I think the lesson learned for today is that I underestimated just how long it takes to do things. I literally underestimated that so hard. So I'll do some work off stream because I'm about to go hang out with my friends. I'm probably gonna be like literally that one video where like everyone is like hanging out and I'm on my laptop benchmarking AI models like a fucking idiot. Um, and then what else would you be doing? Um, I'll be benchmarking the AI models. I'll drop videos, TikTok videos tonight about that, and yeah, I'll stream tomorrow as well, where I have like way more time to talk about all that stuff. Um, check Minimax X account for their benchmarks. All right. Uh, I'm very wary of people's benchmarks because of even Kershaw's benchmarks because of the fact that I've seen like even if you're ever a gamer, you know how Nvidia and AMD fudge their benchmarks so hard all the time, right? So I'm not a rookie to this. Let's see, Sweet Bench Pro Mini. Ooh, okay, 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 okay. I'm looking at this artificial analysis. Okay. Oh yeah, artificial analysis. What's their take on that? What OS do I use? I'm using Windows right now. Artificial analysis. Um, is Composer on here? No, no, no. Where's Composer? Um, statistics Composer. Nope. Um, Composer. Oh, they don't have Composer in their models? That's weird. What? Okay. Do you have gigs for Rust devs? Like I could participate in the hackathons with you? Not necessarily. I'm planning on building my community bigger and better. So right now I have 100 plus people in here. So the more it gets better, the more money I have, the more I start doing more things like hackathons or whatever. And overall, this is like the locked CS major or whatever server. We're not LARPing that it's all doom and gloom. Just lock in and do your shit and you should be fine. But yeah, thanks for the follow, Killing Mux. But yeah, these benchmarks by Minimax look crazy. I mean, number one, I think Gemini 3.1 Pro has been fraud maxing for the longest time. Like right now on what is it? The cursor, the artificial analysis bench, they are like number one leading in terms of intelligence, but I don't feel like using this model doesn't feel like that. And I think it's because that Gemini and Google trained hard on benchmarks. That's why a lot of AI companies, benchmarking companies, have started to move their benchmarks and take them internal. Now, they're not releasing how these benchmarks are actually done, so companies can't like train on those benchmarks and gamify it. That's what happened to Skate Bench, which was a Skate Bench. Give me a second. Skate Bench. Gemini feels stiff. It's not even the fact that Gemini feels stiff. It's the fact that trying to even be able to use Gemini is like impossible because number one, it fails at tool calls. Like Gemini's tool calling is absolute BS. Number two, half of the time I'm trying to use this shit, this model is down. When is this model not down? Right? And it's just like Google like AI model syndrome, where like it's literally not good. Like it's good on paper, but actually trying to use this shit like feels hellish. So yeah, as you can see, it's currently like the leading model. Can I show the old skate bench, or just like the recent one? Um, so he doesn't have the new skate bench stuff in here. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Quen over Gemini. I haven't tested how Quen is, but we for sure know that Gemini is LARP maxing hard. And I'll get to the Gemini's bullshit sometime down the line later when I get more moolah to do more benching and stuff. Oh, thanks for the roses, Mashif. But yeah, especially for 3.1, I'm using 3 flash only for now on Lightwork stuff. Oh wait, okay, 3 flash is absolutely goaded for number one doing image processing, so like multimodal stuff, and also for like long context, like giving it like a 10,000 line file JSON or whatever, and having it like go through the JSON and find actual values. 3 flash is absolutely wow, great for that. So these models actually have actual use cases and actually kind of good, but Gemini 3.1 Pro bench maxing way too hard, bro. Absolute LARP. What do you do to get free model usage, Twin? I'll put you on some method, Josh. Okay, so Josh. The method right now is maxing out on student plans and just knowing somebody. So right now I'm running like 3 student plans. So I have Cursor student plan, I have GitHub Copilot student plan, and that's only 2. Actually, I'm LARPing. 2 student plans right now. So my Cursor student plan is like $20 a month, which is fire. The GitHub student plan is fire as well, but they just nuked it because they removed Opus models and Sonnet models off of that. So you're kind of like cooked on that. So you can't really get that much usage of frontier models off of that. But apart from that, you should be fine. And then Jay, I'm leaving right now, so don't worry. How's it going, Dan? So I'm currently getting cooked because my current account doesn't allow for like multiple generations because I'm using my school account. But I'm gonna have to leave right now, but I'm gonna do some benchmarking tonight. I'll drop some TikTok videos, and that should be fine from that part. But yeah, how did I get my users? I got my users essentially by going into the weeds and actually talking to them. So I was building an app for what Valorant strategy creation. So I went to a Valorant YouTuber's Discord. I went in there and I just chatted with those people because like those guys are hyper nerds about Valorant, and I just became friends with them. And then I told them like, "Yo, I'm working on this stuff that is an alternative to this. Can you give me your opinion?" They gave me their opinion. They're like, "This is buns. This is good." And I took that and I made it really really good. And then I went live and I went on Reddit. Right. So I went on Reddit. I took to TikTok and I started publishing like stuff. And then because I already had a bunch of like early users, like formulate this and make it to a point where it's good enough to use for daily activities, it made it very easy to get people on my app like this, right? And so I've been kind of following that hype train and just keep doing the same thing, right? So talking to the people who are actually using this stuff, getting feedback from them, and rolling it into to make something that's actually pretty good, right? Which is really really important. Also, what's really really important is also having taste. Having taste when it comes to building software is really really important. It's gonna be the last thing I say, by the way, before I have to go. Having taste when building software is really really important because now the blocker is not your ability to code. Now the blocker is how do you know what the right thing is to build? How do you know what the right thing, how to build an app in such a way that it's a joy to use every single day, right? That's what's really important. And that's why that you should start using tools that are good, right? So start using browsers that are good, start using applications that are good, so you can kind of take inspiration from that. Because I wouldn't be able to build a app that looked this good and functioned and felt this good if I wasn't hyper obsessed with using good software. If I wasn't using some random niche ass browser called Zen browser or whatever, right? I wouldn't be that good at building actual software if I wasn't really obsessed with what I'm using, right? So start using like really cool tools, start exploring different things and different like software and taking inspiration from them, and then you'll be able to develop your own kind of taste on what it means to have good software. Is it a paid or a free tool? My tool is free. It's free and open source, so that's a plus as well. Bro is looking fine. Thank you, man. Thanks for the follow, Anthony. Would love to connect if you're interested in the AI economy startup, whatever. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Put in your notes, whatever you're from the stream. Send me a DM as well. I gotta go, guys, because I gotta go hang out with my friends. And benchmark some models. So I'll post a TikTok today on the AI models. You guys like run that up, like it, repost it. I don't care. Send it to your mom, your dad. Send it to everybody or whatever, right? I'll make that video and we should be fine. But apart from that, I gotta go because I gotta go pick up my friend. And then that's pretty much it. But yeah, nice chatting with y'all today. Unfortunately, the stream was way too short because like I just got jump scared by the models and dropping Icarus update today. Too many jump scares. So yeah. All right. See you guys. Toodles.